Hello everybody, this is Boss Red Ranger here with another episode of Single Player Resonant Rise. And like I mentioned in the last episode, I'd be clearing out this area. It's been quite a while since the last time I recorded. And I've been doing some odds and ends. I've been doing a lot of vanilla stuff. Doing a lot of mining, as you can see. Still haven't found any diamonds. Found a good little bit of lapis. And Project Red Core, these jeweled tools that they add, the red power type tools, have been really helping me out. Been doing a lot of fighting of mobs. I got a couple mob heads, and I wanted to look in these spoils bags because I kind of want to save those for on camera. I also found a skeleton dungeon. Where is it? Down this little shaft here. I was looking for natural caves because I was really trying to avoid. Is that what I'm looking? I'll come back to that. I just noticed that. That's a tree I think I've been looking for. I think that's a tigerwood tree. I think I already have some of that. I want some maple trees, but that'll do. Also built this neat little shelter. But yeah, like I was saying over here, I found a skeleton dungeon down caving because I did not want to go off and start branch mining because it's boring with regular tools and I need something better to really mine. Okay, so what do we have here? Death blooms, not really all that useful. We'll just put the bones in there. Cool, that worked. What's in here? Apples, okay, thaumium. Thaumium is nice. Well, we'll just put all that in there. Did it go in there? Crowbar. I don't know how much railcraft we're actually going to get into, but I won't waste a crowbar. Bronze helmet. Thaumium hold. These things will come in nicely. Block of steel. I gladly will take that. Wooden ties. Again, I don't know how much railcraft we're actually going to get into. Safari nets. I'll tell you, the leads from vanilla Minecraft are pretty handy. Definitely going to need those because I don't have, the only animals I've found around here are chickens. I wouldn't use these for a trap, but I'll just might as well just take them for the dye. We'll need that when we get into Thaumcraft. The rest of the stuff we'll put in here. But steel, that'll go quite nicely. And I'm looking at my armor. It's about dead anyway. So we'll just go ahead and put that on. And that should give us a little bit more armor. Let's see if we can sleep this night away. Kind of shrink that chat down. So yeah, what I really want to do right now, there's a couple things that I want to do. We have thermal expansion now in the pack. I think Resonant Rise is one of the first mod packs to have it, and I really want to jump into thermal expansion. A lot of the stuff is in here that you know, but there's new stuff like strong boxes and all of these florbs, fluid orbs. There's item ducts that I'm really excited to get into. Has a lot of the similar functionality to red power tubes. There's different tiers of portable tanks and energy cells, and it looks like a whole lot of fun. But before that, and I also want to make a Tinker's Construct smeltery, because these jewel tools, they're great and everything, and finding the jewels is not that difficult, and it's like in between iron and diamond in terms of speed and durability. But yeah, I'm kind of tired of just making new ones. So I need something I can go down, and I need to find some diamonds because, as you can see, I'm holding on to 43 levels, and it's time to enchant something. Because right now I'm just wasting XP. Anything over 30 is a waste. So what I did was I came over here and I want to build a house. And I kind of have, I want to kind of keep it with a village theme because I kind of want to make this whole little area a village. And I want to make this house kind of my main, I guess you would say my main starter machines and my starter magic place. And then I eventually want to take everything out of this little shack here, which I think it looks decent. It looks decent. I want to take everything out of this little shack here, and I want to put my Tinker's Construct smeltery in here. So I want to move all these, and I really want to get into thermal expansion and maybe use a few different ways to power it rather than just pure thermal expansion machines. Ooh, got free chicken over here. I guess the chicken died. I found these XP bushes and these oreberry bushes, are rather. Someone's like, that's not what they're called. These oreberry bushes as I was down in caves. And I've been collecting chicken eggs and stuff. So chicken is probably my main food source. But I want to turn this into maybe like a blacksmith for our Tinker's Construct stuff. And we'll put our starter thermal expansion machines in here. So I kind of have it laid out, at least the dimensions. And I'm proud of myself. This is the first time I've ever tried to build something within chunk boundaries. Which is great because I'll only need 2 chunk loaders. And we may go further back, I don't know. But this will be the main part of the house. And I might, once we get some Tinker's Construct stuff going, I might branch this off and make a little back door so we can go down here into this cave. It doesn't go far. Let's turn all that off. Okay. It doesn't go very far down, but at least we can get this going into making some sort of, I can use a branch mine. Once we have some heavy duty mining tools, we can, thought I had it all off. You gotta hit it like 5 times to get all this stuff off. We need to get into that stuff anyway because using coal as a fuel source, especially using those metallurgy processing machines, is not really what you want to be doing. I've wasted, I think I made a stack of charcoal. I've gone through maybe about 4 stacks worth of coal and charcoal. And that stuff's pretty valuable, especially early on. So I'm thankful for these machines. They really got me going off to a good start early on, but I don't want to continue processing ores using these things. So let's put a little bit of this stuff up. And for this house, what I did was I looked at the materials I found around. So we've got an oasis over there, and that's where we get, matter of fact, I'll turn Wyla on so you can see what we're looking at. We've got some palm wood and palm wood planks, and I've got quarried stone here. I found 2 deposits of it. So we can use quarried stone without having to worry about it. I know we can get stacks and stacks of that stuff, and of course cobble. And then we've got rubber trees that give us rubber planks. Of course your oak trees. This is your birch and birch planks. I've never found a good way to use birch wood. Maybe some people have, I haven't. Not in a way that I liked. But I'm really liking, that's not tiger wood. This is tiger wood. This is silver bell. So that's, Wyla's doing something weird with that. I'm going to have to report that bug. I don't know if it's Wyla or NEI or Ventura. I don't know, but it might be NEI. I don't know. But yeah, this tiger wood, I love the way it looks. Don't know how useful it'll be. Maybe I'll use it for like accent. I was hoping to find a maple wood tree, which is why I was looking. Let's just run over here really quickly and see. I like the tiger wood. It looks exotic. This is more tiger wood. Okay. I found in a vanilla forest. I found I found maple wood, and it's like a mellow middle ground between. Am I not running? Can't wait till we get that sprint key mapped. But it's a mellow middle ground between. It's sort of like this. I don't know. You can look it. I'll look it up here. I don't know how much texture we can get from the little small size, but Yeah, that's forestry maple wood, which actually looks pretty nice. But yeah, this is natural maple wood, and it looks pretty awesome. I enjoy it. So if I find some of that, I'll definitely be using it. Let's go ahead and turn that off. This looks kind of drab, although this whole little combination, even using the wood itself, looks great. But I kind of want to do some contrast. I love how that palm wood looks, but it's difficult to farm. What I think we're going to end up doing is using oak wood with palm wood flooring, which I haven't used in a while. Yeah, because that'll warm the place on up, and we'll use cobble. Now, that doesn't sound really exciting to use cobble now, does it? Well, we have a mod that I'm very excited about. I'm very excited that Velodican is very adamant about keeping the mod. It's a decorative mod. And you start it off with a stick and a piece of iron, and you get a chisel. What's so great about chisel? Well, you can literally carve blocks. You just right click on it, and I may have mentioned in the last video, you can make different types of textures using blocks. Now with cobblestone doesn't sound exciting, but you can get stone bricks, and we can get damaged cobblestone tiles. You can get some really wild stuff. And what I wanted to look at was that stone brick and this stone brick, because I wanted to see what the real difference was, and I'm going to make sure we keep a lookout for our day and night cycle. So let's look at that and look at that. So it's not a huge difference between the two of these. That one looks a little bit more beat up, I guess. But I want to use that. I want to make these pillars out of wood and logs and get it a real textured look and make the real base of it like wood and cobblestone. So I'm going to cut away for a moment and see if I can get a basic outline going, and we'll be right back. Alright everybody, let's take a look at what I have so far. So, what is this stuff? Well, I was using the chisel mod, and I was looking at this birch, and I was like, yeah, birch does offer a decent amount of contrast over the oak planks, but not enough. So I put some birch in here, and I looked at these wood planks here, the vertical uneven birch wood planks, and they just looked great. They just spoke to me. It looked very nice and smooth, and I think they contrast well with these chiseled blocks. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with it. And so what I want to do is kind of pull these out one block, and this is going to be the doorway, and I'm going to kind of make some way to get I'm trying to randomize this just a little bit. Doesn't have to be super perfect. I can always go back. This is the cool thing about the chisel mod. I can go back and I can left click it, and it'll cycle through, for the most part, most of the blocks. We might do, I don't know, some kind of accent block here or something. I don't know. Haven't figured it all out yet. Okay, that'll work. But yeah, I kind of want to pull this out and make this like a step way up, so that this is really the, and we'll just do this. Let's just do this for now, for sake of argument. Let's walk on the foundation. That's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me. Put you there. There. Okay, kind of resisting some symmetry. So that way we come up in here, and this is our main level here. So we'll make some maybe some slabs or stairway, and then we can make a nice little like mixed stone and gravel path over here. Yeah, so this palette, we'll leave this here for a little while, but yeah, this is coming along pretty nicely. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. So to give it a little bit of depth, we've brought these pillars out, and I'm going to rest windows right on top of the stone. But in order to keep this to where the inner layer, you can see the inner area of the house is not as big as it appears. And I was digging down there, and I realized like this is going to take a while with just a regular shovel to dig out. And this area here is not going to be lit well, so I've got my pumpkins and I put some torches in them, so they're now jack-o'-lanterns. And we can, at the very least for now, we can put these here because we won't see this part of, we won't see what's inside those when we finish the house. But this will give us light so that we won't be making the four corners of the house into mob spawners and have zombies moaning at us all the time. So that'll be a good thing. Speaking of zombies, I killed some, and force mitts actually is pretty good. So let's get, well, we'll just hold on to that for now. But while we're at this, I can keep going with this, but I want to clear that area out so I can really see what I'm working with. And since we're planning on making this Tinker's Construct anyway, let's go ahead and make some of the basic Tinker's Construct items. For those of you that don't know about Tinker's Construct, I will tell you to read up on it. But you start off in the game with Tinker's Construct installed with this basic book by Skyla. And it tells you about the oreberry bushes, it tells you about patterns, and it tells you exactly how to get going with the mod. And I've never actually used these. These were used after I got familiar with the mod. But basically you need patterns. You need these blank patterns which are made from wood. And then you use the patterns to make the various tool tables that you need. These stencils make the patterns for the parts for the tools that you need. The part crafter makes the parts from the stencils. The pattern chest holds the patterns that you have. And the tool station is where you put the parts together that you have stamped out from the tool patterns and you combine them together. And this is for tier 1 items. If you want tier 2 items, which have area mining effects where they can cut and dig and mine in a 3x3 area, you need 4 blocks of iron, some seared bricks, and the tool station. So are we safe in here? Let's sleep the night off anyway, because we might want to run outside. And I want to get some of the basic, I want to get these basic tables made. And then I'll do the more tedious type stuff rather off camera. So probably going to need a great deal more than that. Let's do this. Let's do 16. And this will give us a fair amount of patterns to start off with. Okay, so we got 12 patterns. So we need our stencil table. And as soon as you make that, you get your second book. And it talks to you about the different materials that you can use and the parts that you can make. Your pickaxe has a pickaxe head, a tool rod, and a tool binding. All of them you need to make with the patterns. Some of these look familiar, some of them don't to most of you. These are the heavy duty tools, which is what we're needing. And my goal is to get an excavator. If I have this, I can mine in a 3x3 area, depending on the direction that's held. I'm going to need quite a bit of stuff, but it will help us out tremendously in clearing that area. So we've got our stencil table, and let's put the stencil table there. Matter of fact, let's put it over here. I'm gonna have to move all this stuff out anyway. So yeah, stencil table, and we want a oak log there. That's our part builder. We'll put him there. And we're going to need a crafting table. Well, crafting table. And that will give us our tool station where we can actually put the stuff together. And we'll make a pattern chest for now. Pattern chest, blank pattern, bam. And I put it in between these two because when you open this up, it checks the inventory of the pattern chest, and when you open up the stencil table, you can just be right there and just drop it in the pattern chest. So we start off, you know, you pull these patterns out, and then you come over here to your part builder and put your pattern in there, and then you put your raw material that you want to use there. Let's just say that, let's just grab this cobble. And then you get your pickaxe head, and then you would come over here once you had all the different parts together and you want to combine it to make a pickaxe. You put your parts in there, and then you can name it whatever you want. I'm not going to actually use that right now. I'll put that there for now. So I'll go through, let me make a bunch of patterns, and I'll be right back. So campers, I've got all the patterns I need, and I've got all the tables I need, and I want to make this excavator. And to make that excavator, we're going to need, where is it? Come on, there we go. We're going to need the heavy duty tool forge here. So, and I've got the materials because I've been collecting clay and stuff, and I've got everything I think I need here to make the smeltery. Why is the smeltery so important? Two things: you can double a lot of ores by melting it, and melting the ores, and it doubles your output. But not only that, it's the only way to make metal tools. But you can make the stone and flint and other versions of the tools in the meantime, which is all we really need for now anyway. So I've got this tool forge here. Let's put our books up. Well, yeah. And I was going to make it out of stone, but then I realized that flint is a little bit more durable and I wouldn't have to repair it as much. So we can make our flint excavator head, and I just know this from memory. We need a tough binding pattern, and we need a large plate. But then I was looking at it, you get these handle modifiers, and I could be messing this up, but I don't think I am. When you look at your materials, you get these handle modifiers that kind of increase, you know, your durability, speed. It kind of just makes everything a little bit better because it multiplies what you have. And flint has a 0.07. So full tool durability of only 119. It'll be bigger on the heavier materials, but if you look at slime, if you get blue slime or green slime, you get 1.5 to 2 times the tool durability and using the handle. And I know exactly where we can get, and I'll put the books in here. Matter of fact, I'll put these in here too. I know where we can get a virtually, not necessarily unlimited, but a large amount. Because remember, we moved into this area, I looked at that slime island. Well, I wanted to go up there and grab some slime. Why? Because a good portion of that island is made from slime, and that structure at the top of it is actually a slime tree. This is going to be far more interesting than I thought. Because it's out there in the water, and I know it's pretty high up. So I did not want to use cobble because I didn't want to dirty up my landscape with a bunch of cobble up in the air. Let's see. This might not even be far enough out, but it should be high enough. So we should be able to get, I got 2 stacks of dirt. So let's hope I can at least get high enough with 1 stack. Whoa, 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 don't do that. I Not scared of dying. I'm scared of having to dig all this up and then come back up. So where are we? Okay. I think we can do it in 2 stacks of dirt. And while we're up here, we will survey the area. Ooh, there's some gravel over there. I don't have to go underground, but I don't want to destroy that beach. I'll leave it there, more than likely. Okay. We're almost there. Okay, so 2 stacks will definitely be enough. Thank you, inventory tweaks. And we'll make a little bridge over. And you know what? I don't know how long I'll be up here, so let's not have mobs spawn. Again, I'm not worried about dying. I'm worried about cleanup. So, here we are. Now when you got that water, the slimes will just start spawning. You don't need to get freaked out. It's just going to happen. It's just going to happen. And they hit very hard. So you can stand here and try to kill them. Tend to just leave the little ones. So we can chop down Mr. Slime Tree. And you hear that squishy sound. Well, these are congealed green slime. And you can make slime, get 4 slime balls out of them. Gotta investigate that slime channel. Now this is the thing, I was looking at NEI and I don't know what's going on with this. Slimy. Hold up, dude. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah! Crap. Exactly what I did not want to happen. I'll be right back once I get back on the island. Okay, and that was just as annoying as I thought it would be to get back up here. Okay. Well, at least our sickles work to get saplings for these things. And you know what? If I'm going to play around with NEI, that's going to bug me until I know. So, alright, we're looking around here and I want to find that slimy mud. Okay, so there's only 1 type of slimy mud in here now. There used to be 2 types and it's still in the book. So I don't know if that's a mistake or an intended permanent change. I'll have to do some research on that. But either way, we've got both types here, so we can get both types. And now that we have these slimy trees, we can get as much green slime as we need either way. Matter of fact, there's quite a bit of these. No, 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 none of that. None of that. Matter of fact, you die too. And you can eat these. It says that you don't really want to, and I really don't, because it's kind of gross. But these guys hit incredibly hard. And I'll get a little bit of the blue slime as well, because this will be good for making saddles, the leads, the vanilla leads. Let's get some light up here. Go away, go away. You guys are very, very, very pesky. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away and leave me alone. I hate you and everything that you stand for. Okay, so we've got a little bit of blue slime. We got some blue slime pellets. Got a bunch of green slime. Got some slimy trees. I will make my way back to the base and we can make our shovel. Excuse me, our excavator. That's cute, isn't it? So we've had a little bit of death. Oh, come on, man. Just die. Thank you. Had a little bit of death. Definitely need to get some better armor. This iron armor is just about to die on me anyway. So let's see, we got everything. Might as well grab the zombie flesh. There is a skeleton convention there. Give me my pick. Don't need you. Go away, dude. Just burn up and die. Burn up. Okay, well, don't have to worry about those 42 levels right now anymore, do we? Okay, so we need slimy mud, and slimy mud is for slime balls over dirt and sand. So let's make 6 for now. Let's grab some sand. And while we are at it, let's do something that will make life easier when it comes to crafting. Who is that? Who is that and why? Oh goodness, really? Really? Yeah, Mechanism Tools is back and the zombies have them and they will hit you very hard. Look. Whoa. Another one? Seriously? Go away. Look at that. Look at that Mechanism armor and they will hit you so hard and it will hurt so much. Oh man, no. Do I have another sword? I know I have another sword in here. Made it just in case that would happen. Okay, you go away. Go away, no one likes you. Thank you. What'd you drop? Glowstone sword. 8, 9. We'll use you till you break. Okay. Let's make something to make our lives easier because this has been very difficult right now. And that is something from the fantastic mod Darkcraft. Don't know how much we'll do, but we'll use the periphery stuff. This is the clipboard. What's so awesome about the clipboard, and we'll get you planted. What's so awesome about the clipboard, it's a portable crafting table that is full of awesomeness. So here and here. And we've got slimy mud. And we'll go ahead and cook that up. And why is this so awesome? Because it even holds the inventory. Let's just say that we needed to make, you know, maybe like a chest pattern. If you hit that button, spaces everything out perfectly. I forget exactly what this does. What does this do? I don't remember. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. So, well, we can put an egg in here, blam, clear some of this boring inventory and bore you to death while having you watch it. Okay, so we've got slime crystals there. And if we put them thusly, we'll get that's a regular tool rod. We need a tough tool rod. Now we got a slime rod, and I'll show you just to make a comparison. Let's see if we're going to make stone. I need one of these anyway later on. So we've got our materials to make our excavator. And we put our plate here. Excavator head, tough tool binding. And if we use a stone tool rod, durability of 634, mining speed 5.25. Okay. How much was it again? 634. Now we put this here, 1163. So multiplied that a lot. So I should have named it, but we're not going to keep that for very, very long. But now we can take our nifty tool and we can come over here and just as the name describes, bam, 3x3 area. And we can make some serious short work of clearing out this terrain for our future home. So that's just fantastic. It's worth it because I'm going to need this going forward. So it's worth a little bit of the headache it took to make it. And how high did we want the floor? We wanted the floor here. Well, we still need to remove the soil because I'm not going to have a dirt floor. So I'll raise all that up by, yeah, because we're not going to be staring at pumpkins either. And this wall is going to come over. But yeah, that's just so much easier. So much easier. And yeah, so I'm going to clear out this area, probably build up the walls. So I'm going to work on the house a little bit more so you can see a little bit more progress. Progress, is that the word I'm looking for? Progress. When we are back together. I'll probably frame this in so that we'll have a 3x2 window in each window, and we'll decide whether we want to make any other changes. So this is Boss Red Ranger signing off. Thanks again for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Leave any comments, leave any suggestions that you would care to help me out grow my channel. The more the channel grows, the more fun this actually is, because there'll be more people participating. So again, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you later.